Hello and welcome to the Music Smoothie.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Music Smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you threatening me? I'll take you on.
Sure.
Hey,
Ah, and so anyway,
I don't need a credit card to ride this train.
you don't need a
So
credit card to
true.
ride this train.
Don't need no credit card to ride this train.
What train do you need a credit card to ride?
it's, it's a reference to Power of Love, the Huey Lewis song.
Or no credit card by Neil Cicierega.
Yes.
Oh God, I didn't know
We're-
that was a thing.
Time to start this tangent.
All right, wait.
But
Before we
do we
start
play no
tangents,
credit card on today's episode, Billy?
before we start tangents, let's introduce everyone. Let's. I guess I will. I'll show you to the guests as the benevolent host. We've got Olaf.
What's up?
We got Smoopy.
They can't get rid of me.
We've got Billy,
Stolen credit card.
and of course we've got Aleph.
No, I think you got
Or,
that name wrong.
or as some people would refer to him, Chess Piece McGee.
Based.
Very based.
That's
Speaking-
that would take so
Be-
much explanation for people, but they're not getting any explanation on that. They're just gonna have to wonder what on earth Chess Piece McGee could possibly mean.
That's what
It's
my
your-
parents call me.
Your avatar is a chess piece. Boom, mystery solved.
Insane.
The backstory.
Oh, shit.
There's no backstory. That's just your name. You stop trying to copy my name and just.
It's
What
on
do you
the
mean
birth
coffee?
certificate.
My brother in Christ, the Hebrew alphabet came long before you were named.
No.
Aleph,
Yeah.
Olaf, pretty. I don't know. They're close.
That's very close.
Amen.
Hebrew alphabet existed long before you.
No.
Well, it existed long before all of us.
Exactly.
No,
No,
I'm
I
actually
was
Jesus
there.
Christ. Shyamalan
He
twist.
was there when they invented the Hebrew alphabet.
I got the
No,
newspaper
listen.
here right with me. I bought
I
that
looked
when I
up
was
when
24.
modern.
When you went back in time,
Well, it says new alphabet invented Hebrew for nerds.
Yeah.
for
And I-
nerds.
It says don't need a credit card.
Absolutely not. Those weren't invented yet.
You need a credit card to ride my cock?
I don't know. Do we?
All right.
I once had a credit card
respect
stolen
your
from
freedom.
my Jeep. They unzipped the window and took the card out.
And that's
Insane.
why
That's why you don't
but-
keep your credit card in your Jeep.
When I was little,
Well,
I had
here's the thing: it wasn't activated yet. That's why I left it in the car, and they broke into my car for fucking nothing, for a worthless piece of plastic.
Nice.
That's kind of funny. When I was little, my Kingdom Hearts soundtrack CD got stolen out the car.
That's
So
free air
unfortunate.
conditioning.
I wanted my fucking Kingdom Hearts soundtrack CD back.
Can I pitch my
That-
new sport that I invented?
Sure.
there is
Alright,
no
you-
time.
You guys have
There's
heard
no
of
time.
chess boxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's when you play
Yes.
chess and you box. I have a new
Classic
thing.
sport.
Yahtzee wrestling.
Insane.
Holy
So-
shit.
But no pauses. You have to roll the die as you're wrestling.
Oh my god.
And it's a
Wrestling.
best out of 5. And you can win
10 out of
by
10.
either getting, I don't know, killing the other guy or getting killed. Either way, you win.
But
I
how
think
does
I'm gonna
how does the Yahtzee play into the win condition? That's what I want to know.
It's
That's
you write down on a little paper all the points.
So if you die but have a higher score, does that mean you still win?
No, you lost.
Then what incentive do you have to actually roll the dice?
To get a high score, you idiot.
But if there's no way to win by the high score, what incentive do you have to roll the dice?
To get a bigger score than the other guy. Are you fucking
But if he just
stupid?
kills you, it doesn't matter if you got a bigger score.
They might kill you.
That's part of the strategy.
Yeah. That's a distraction.
Come
I guess
on.
I
why
might
we
be
refer
stupid because I
to,
don't get it.
For a
why
man
we
named
refer
after
to-
the Greek alphabet, I thought you'd be smarter.
Yeah, and you also wrestle for the dice.
Oh, interesting. So at this point, it's a power struggle for control of the cubes,
Yeah. And
just
also
like in
to kill
Infinity
the-
War.
yes.
It's literally Infinity War, but a sport.
I don't know what Infinite War is, but probably.
Yeah, you don't know anything about Marvel. It's not like your avatar is a Marvel character.
I've never heard of Marvel.
Is this that Captain Marvel I keep hearing about?
Yeah, the DC character Captain Marvel,
Yeah,
Thought it was-
I
and
think they
not
call
to
him
be confused with the
Shazam
Marvel
now.
character Captain Marvel.
There's that.
The 18 of them.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Shazam called Captain Marvel in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that
Yes.
character is Captain Marvel, the DC version.
Until they were sued by Marvel, and then they had to change the name to Shazam, which had always been what Captain Marvel yelled to transform. But now it's his name.
I bet that
and what
Captain
he
Marvel
yells.
would be really good at Yahtzee wrestling.
Imagine you get you get Shazam powers and you say Shazam, then just Shaquille O'Neal shows up.
Yes.
Imagine if you said Space Jam and Michael Jordan showed up.
Go into bars and ask women to massage chess piece my cock. And I've only been arrested 8 times. I'd consider that a great rate of success.
His name is
Imagine if you said
Just Peace
Nazi and
McGee.
Hitler showed up.
what?
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 Oh, that's in the new Zelda game.
Yeah.
Hitler's in the dungeon.
Yeah. Of course.
What's a Nazi dungeon?
Yeah, he's the final boss.
They brought it back from the first game.
Yeah.
Can we talk about music some point?
All right. Well,
See-
I thought that maybe that went over people's head, but there is a dungeon in the first Zelda game
I don't
that is
care about Yahtzee though.
swastika shaped.
Yeah, see, is my
I
favorite.
mean, to be fair, Yahtzee wrestling is a very important thing to discuss.
Yeah.
I would wrestle a Nazi.
Yes. Now we're
Win.
talking about something cool.
Yahtzee Nazi wrestling?
Hey,
Yeah.
do any of you guys like 90s hip hop?
Yes.
It's aight.
No. I hate it.
You listen to hieroglyphics?
Yes.
I'm bringing one of their songs.
Fuck yeah, dude! Finally.
Yes, it's happening. So this is. Are you ready? This is At the
No.
Helm by Hieroglyphics.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Welcome to the jam.
Here we go. Life is a blast when you know what you're doing. Best to know what you're doing for your life get ruined. Life is a thrill when your skill is developed. If you ain't got a skill or trade, then shut the hell up. My rhymes is like dropping your head on cement, cracking it open, hoping to make a dent. I'm hell bent on direction. Perfection, lesson number one, rekindle the essence. Rap ain't about busting caps and fucking bitches. It's about fluency with rhyme and ingenuity. All of this is new to me. See, I beat rhymes with scrutiny. Under a microscope, I walk a tightrope. A thin line between insanity and sanity. Mixed with a little vanity. Boosting the morality with viral hospitality. Soon to strike it rich like calories, salaries. Sounds like a plan. And I will expand hip-hop as well. Might even kick a little impromptu to stomp you weaklings. Speaking things foreign to the human ear that you will hear now, whether you like it or not. My plots bring a little light on the situation and all the stipulations. The shit you wasting time on, you pawns. It was planned like that, but we can fight back like David Horowitz and say we want no more of this and put it in a cryogenic status. We place it with the latest in technology. Hip-hop policies that demolish your follies. Ali, oxen free, get off of me. You can't see this. Your defeatist attitude will get you nowhere fast. I tend to my task, cause life is a blast when you know what you're doing. Mister, know what you're doing for your life get ruined. Life is a thrill when your skill is developed. If you ain't got a skill or trade, then shut the hell up. Life is a blast when you know what you're doing. Mister, know what you're doing for your life get ruined. Life is a thrill when your skill is developed. If you ain't got a skill or trade, then shut the hell up. Don't even start on the next man. Let's scan your situation. Used to have no patience. Flip on niggas, rob niggas, even family. All the way up to your moms, you can't stand to be in the house. But when you kicked out, you begging to come back in. Then the same old skit happens. You say you rapping, but you don't know the essence. Just hoe slapping, busting caps is your message. Plus, every time I put some skrill down, you steal it. If that's your way of teaching me a lesson, I don't feel it. Your raps reflect your life, and that's a shame. Cause the way it sounded, you must think that it's a game. I can see you came from the ghetto, but you came from the meadow. You really need to let that go. You got no respect for hip-hop, and you trying to rhyme, buying your time, and I find it a crime. I even tried to bury the hatchet, man, cause we all African. You wanna be a rapper, start practicing. You can't even flow right. Spend most of your time fucking hoes, getting in fights, hanging out with no mission in life. And you're missing your life, and you'll be missing out on life. I won't sweat you for that G you stole, cause if you're still alive, I'll be there to see you fall. Told you, life is a blast when you know what you're doing. Best to know what you're doing for your life get ruined. Life is a thrill when your skill is developed. If you ain't got a skill or trade, then shut the hell up. Life is a blast when you know what you're doing. Best to know what you're doing for your life get ruined. Life is a thrill when your skill is developed. If you ain't got a skill or trade, shut the hell up. You can be a rapper, an actor, a gun clapper, a comedian, providing laughter as a bachelor, a pastor of a chapter, a doctor, a lawyer, a fireman, hired hand, whether boy or girl. It's your world, your future, you control it. Whatever you do early on is how you mold it. I recorded, sold it, told it to you. Mr. Dell wouldn't tell you nothing that ain't true, because life is a blast when you know what you're doing. Best to know what you're doing for your life get ruined. Life is a thrill when your skill is developed. If you ain't got a skill or trade, then shut the hell up. Think you're able to label the hyro sound? You still haven't found a comparable variable. You think you're able to label the hyro sound? You still haven't found a comparable variable. Are you mark? Yeah. It's the freshest shit, you know it.
All right, that was At the Helm by Hip Hop Collective Hieroglyphics. And what did you think of that? I know someone who loved it. It was Billy.
Yeah, I really don't care. I just don't care. I just I don't care about this. It's fine. It's passable. I'll listen to it. I just don't want to listen to it, and I don't care. Thank you. Goodbye. I
Rather
so
write Mario copy pastas.
yes, I would. That sounds good. I mean, it just goes on for so long, and it just sounds the same after a long time, and I like his voice more than others. That's it. Goodbye. Go to the next.
No, I'm just leaving this awkward pause.
Good. No, what you do is you take the time frame and then you just extend it out for when you go back and edit it. Edit it to like 20 seconds of no one talking.
Yes, that does sound unhinged.
You gotta really start messing with the surrealist edits for the podcast. Just like make people really question their sanity when they're listening to the podcast.
I just in the middle of us talking, I just randomly drop in like some dark ambient blasting.
Or you just drop in like a DJ Khaled producer tag. We the best music.
DJ Khaled!
Just drop in a
Another
fire
one.
alarm and make people think like their house is burning down, and then people screaming in the
Or the
background.
legalized nuclear warfare producer tag. I don't know if y'all have heard that one.
No.
I think did. You play it? I'm pretty sure you did.
No, it's just a producer tag that just goes legalized nuclear warfare, and it's awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Smoothie, what did you think of this song?
I liked it. I don't know. I liked the beat. I liked the lyrics too. It was nice.
All right, cool. And Olaf?
Well, this is an absolute classic
Yes.
by Del the Funky Homo Sapien, who was also known as Del Zero. He went by many names. Fun fact: he's also the cousin of Ice Cube. If you didn't know that, he's
I actually didn't know that.
he's his cousin, and he also hung out with Souls of Mischief, which is another group that is part of the Hieroglyphic crew.
Yeah.
Is part of the golden era of 90s hip hop. This song is a very, very big staple of 90s hip hop. 19s,
it's great.
90s hip hop. Yeah. I fucking love it. It's a great song. I've heard many times, and I don't know if you guys know this, but he also rapped with Gorillaz and stuff like that as well. He's a legend.
Absolutely. I
It's a
agree.
it's a great track. It's a great rapper, and put some respect on that name.
I'm just
Really
gonna
over here
say
seething and molding.
now that now that you said all that, I really do actually feel like I should give it another chance because it's really cool that he's a cousin to an Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
His cousin doesn't exist anymore. He melted away during the summer of 1991.
During 91, then he
Yeah.
he became water, and that's how he started doing family movies because
No,
remind
Yeah, he
family
went under the
movies
name
with water.
H2O, very hot, and then he went under the name of Steam, and then he went under the
Steamed
name of
hams?
Cloud. The Cloud,
Steam
then he
Well,
went under the
I'm
name of Rain.
He used to be a crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. Now he's a quite sane person named Steam.
give me
But that's just
some
his
Yeah.
stage name. His real name is Robert.
Bobby.
No,
Or
Robert.
it's just a guy named Robert.
Exactly.
Well, the RZA's name is also Robert, so
Yo.
All right. Aleph, what did you think of the song?
It took a while to get to me. That was some real tangents there.
Yes.
I think that 90s hip hop is probably like I have a hard time with hip hop in general, just primarily because I wasn't raised on it. Because like I just listened to rock growing up, and so I've kind of had a difficult time just kind of with hip hop in general, like really appreciating it. But something that I absolutely love about 90s hip hop is the way that they construct their hooks. and it makes it so much easier for me to just vibe out to it because it's like, oh, here's something that's kind of an equivalent to a chorus. But the way that 90s hip hop, like with especially with artists like Tribe or with Wu-Tang, the way that they construct their hooks makes their songs so memorable, and this is no exception, where I'm just kind of like, okay, now we got to the hook, now we're chilling, now we're vibing, and then it just kind of stuck in my head, and that beat is infectious. I love the use of funk guitars. I don't know if it was sampled or if it was like live instrumentation, because I know that some artists would use live instrumentation and some would mostly use samples, but that was a really fun beat, and it was just overall a fun time. It's not something that I'd probably go out of my way to listen a ton, but I would never be disappointed if someone put something like this on.
Okay, fair. Yeah. I don't. This is one that I just happen to go back to a lot. And yeah, I don't, it's very comfy for me.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
I'd say that most people in the 90s used sample. The sampling was still pretty new, and the
It was
copyright
like
laws.
the sleek new toy that
Yeah, and
producers had.
it opened up a lot. But
Mhm.
and also, like, yeah, the Wu-Tang Clan. There's the second album. They used live instrumentals. They hired a fucking orchestra to record the music for that one. So
That's great.
I think that
Yeah.
the band that kind of revolutionized sampling was the Beastie Boys. I don't think they get enough credit for that. But
Oh yeah, no, their sampling was nuts.
with Paul's Boutique, that was really
Oh,
when
absolutely.
sampling took.
Paul's Boutique is one of my favorite albums.
I recently listened to
I'm not saying that
whatchamacallit.
they were the first, but they
Yeah.
really. And that the album flopped when it was released. People did
Oh
not.
yeah,
They
people
weren't
didn't like
ready.
that nearly as much. They wanted more of the frat boy
Yeah,
hip hop that they were known for from their first record, and Paul's Boutique was just not nearly that.
right.
So it pulled a Pinkerton and flopped on their second album, but then it got the Pinkerton reappraisal, for different reasons obviously, but now it's regarded as a classic, so that's very cool.
Oh yeah,
It
definitely.
is. All right. I guess you're up. Aleph.
Yep.
No,
All right.
no. Chess piece, but
And I'm down.
All right. So this is a song. I'm just gonna play it, and then we'll talk about it after. How do it's the frickin' it's I forget what the command is. It's is it M exclamation point P?
yeah, exactly. Just P.
Cool.
You don't have to play type play.
There we go.
Well, I was out smoking behind the bar. Well, I said I was out smoking behind the bar. I said the teacher caught me smoking. He said, what you doing smoking behind the bar?
said to the teacher, I'm out smoking behind the barn. I said to that rootin' tootin' teacher, ho, I'm out smoking behind the barn. I'm trying to get that crippling addiction. That's why I'm out smoking behind the barn. Alright, this is where I have a harmonica solo if I have a harmonica. This is the part where you imagine a harmonica playing over this. Well, the teacher caught me smoking behind the barn. Teacher caught me out smoking behind the barn. Well, the teacher caught me smoking behind the barn. And then I got suspended from the school for 5 weeks. I said the teacher, they caught me smoking out behind the barn. I said, teacher, don't you do me dirty. I'm only having a smoke out behind the barn. I said, teacher, don't you do me dirty. I'm only having a smoke behind the barn.
All right, so that is "Smokin' Behind the Barn." That's from my album. That was one that I sat down. Tuned I tuned the G string of my ukulele down a quarter tone so that the ukulele sounded as scuffed as humanly possible, and I just improvised that, and I was just like, "This is funny. I'll put it on the album." And then suddenly, everyone just started memeing it, so I'm stuck with a fan base that call themselves barn smokers. So, yeah, Laz, you go first.
That's the review.
Little chuckle.
Yeah. No, my review is Marty, that was some very interesting music.
Don't need no credit card.
We're a Back to the Future family now.
It was awful.
Oh my god!
For sure, it was supposed to be awful.
Oh my god!
I don't need a credit card.
I don't know if you have listened to Trout Mask Replica at all, but
Yes, I have that.
I listened to that one time and I was just like, I want to make that.
Well, you can never make Trout Max Replica because it's too good.
It's too
Insane,
fast and
yeah.
bulbous.
Truly. I will not go back to your Frownland. Awesome. Billy.
Was that Laz? Did you say what you needed to say?
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I'm good.
All right. Interesting. Um, yeah, I actually didn't think this was awful. I think my only criticisms will be that it went on a little too long for me.
That's fair.
Especially as like, a gag kind of thing. I think that, it
Would you?
it hits all the things that um I like the silly, like, just crazy strumming with the sounds, and then your crazy, like, voice, like, with everything is, and it's all crazy. It was all just really fun, and just it felt kind of like a high schooler trying to make a song right after he got kicked out of school. Um, so I enjoyed it for the novelty, but I I definitely think with like higher production, this could be a banger actually. But it's just kind of one note, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Can
That's
I
super
say,
fair.
um, when Olaf posted in the chat, this sounds like something I would have wrote when I was 13. I busted out laughing. Because I knew this was a left song.
Toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not supposed to be a piece of high art. It is literally for goofs and gaffs. It is I sat down, I took it. I had no clue what I was doing when I started playing the blues, and then it just hit me, and then it just one thing led to another, and we got this beautiful, just kind of happy accident of a song.
You learn how to do an E, A, and B accord?
I used the chord shapes that I used was frickin' C7, F7, and G7, but it was tuned down a whole step, and then one string was tuned down a quarter tone so that it sounded as awful as possible. Intentionally keeping my instrument out of tune.
Why would you do that?
I like the awful tuning. I actually do like the awful tuning. It
Yeah.
sounds, yeah.
Because it's funny.
There's
The
only
awful- the
one
awful-
band that could do that successfully, and it was Nirvana. They really didn't tune their guitars at all, but that was just out of negligence.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a
Nirvana
lot
was
of punk
wild.
Have you
bands
ever
that did
heard
it.
any banjo ever in your life? Bela
I've-
Fleck, you know?
I've heard
Have you heard any Jandek?
I've heard the sounds pretty in tune.
I hope Olaf Gate
It's like
keeps my cock.
What the fuck?
Is there any-
Don't call it a cock, call it a chode. It bears the six out of your belly button, anyways.
Wait, have you asked me? Or like, who
I have
have
not
you
asked you. What do you think, Smoopy?
I feel like I should be offended.
I missed that. Hold up. What was that?
I feel like I should be offended.
Be offended by my music?
Yeah, I feel like that. Like, I feel like it's intentionally trying to offend me. And not.
That's a pretty fair interpretation. I listened to a lot of stuff, like a lot of early Ween when I was putting together the album that it's on. So there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of very much in that spirit, because I was just like, the Pod, freaking hilarious album, and it kind of relies on this idea of being in on the joke. And so it's like sending that song to people and not giving them any context is just like one of my greatest joys in life, because they're just like, what am I supposed to do with this? But yeah, and then Olaf already shared his thoughts. Unless you have more thoughts, Olaf.
I don't.
Very cool. Well, that was Smoking Behind the Barn. And then I think it's who's
That's-
next?
Smoops.
Yes, I have some classic jungle. This is Wicked by DJ Dexterous and Rude Boy Keith.
It's not the one I think it is.
All right. That was Wicked by DJ Dexterous and Rude Boy Keith. Aleph, what was your thoughts?
Goes crazy.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I think electronic is another genre that I don't have a whole ton of mental space dedicated to. Like, I just didn't listen to electronic growing up outside of the music from Geometry Dash, but that was like a short-lived phase. But it was fun. I was just like, yeah. I do think it did kind of overstay its welcome a little bit, but it was a fun time.
All right. Billy.
Honestly, this one was like a train, and you don't need a credit card to ride it. It was pretty fun. It was
Billy with
really
Billy,
Get over the credit
Billy,
card, Billy.
Billy, I'm going to shoot you.
This episode is going to be called the Credit Card Smoothie.
I
No,
grind it up.
I fucking hope so.
There was my credit card into this movie.
There goes my credit card into the train. No, actually, I did like this one. It was actually kind of like a train. It just really took you away, and it was cool. I will agree with Aleph. I was gonna say it too. I do think it was a little too long for what it was. But it and I don't know if it will be like that like that good on second like listens, but this listen was pretty good and pretty fun. I give it credit card out of 10.
Oh,
Realist
yeah.
rating.
Wait, pause. You have to use the Olaf
Out of 12.
rating
Sorry,
system.
credit card out of 12.
Huh?
Credit card out of 12.
That's not how my system works.
Yeah, it is.
No. 10
Yeah.
credit cards out of 12, if that is the case.
No.
Have I ever
Credit card cannot be tied to a number of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
I would like to pose a question. When do y'all think this was released?
It gives me early 2000s vibes, but then again, like I don't know. I don't know
I was
anything
gonna
about
say
electronic.
1997.
Olaf?
Well, since you ask, I'm gonna assume that this is a later release. Probably last year.
2000s.
No, it was actually 1994.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Well, I
Real
could have
early.
guessed that as well, but since you asked, look, I thought we all assumed that this is 90s. Since you asked, I'm like, oh, okay, so it's a trick question.
No,
It's probably
because I was just
recently.
like, I was wondering because like I don't know.
This song came out 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, no,
I just made it right then. Since you asked.
I was just
Sorry,
wondering-
I shouldn't
wondering what people
make
thought-
fun of the way you talk. Sorry.
People thought the time frame was on that one, you know?
I wish
Yeah.
Needed Shadow didn't have so many of you listens so that we could play that. That would be pretty cool.
You know, I know. I was listening to some of the production and it felt very, very forward. You know?
Yeah, no, for
Yes.
sure. Like
That's
I was like I have a friend who's really into electronic, and he sent me some stuff from the early 2000s. And I'm just like, this is interesting. And my brain had kind of associated this style of stuff with that era of time. So the fact that it was 94, that is very forward thinking stuff.
We
Especially considering how new sampling was at that point, you know?
we did have a fucking dark age between probably 2002 and 2006 where nothing good really happened. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Little
during
dark
that
age.
period,
Generally,
yeah, no, well, not
like
with it,
I mean, 9/11
with it-
was definitely a bit of a downer, but like
within like
there were-
electronic music and drum and bass and dub and stuff like that, nothing really happened during those years.
yeah, I know very little about electronic. It's probably aside from R&B, I'd say it's my least explored genre.
Well,
So-
all right. What happened during opera during that time period?
For opera, good question. Some lady screamed,
That they did.
and then a dude sang with the most obnoxious vibrato you've ever heard. And then yeah, they just did that for an hour and a half and called it a day.
There's probably a lot of shit that didn't happen during that time. Then hip hop went into the fucking crunk era crunk hip hop.
Reminds me of the Dark Age.
I
Forgot
did
about that
not
shit.
like that at all. I did not like that.
See, I
Olaf is
have a
drunk.
massive respect for Soulja Boy for just his insane marketing.
Yeah, he was really smart in his marketing.
Yeah, he just
For
wanted
sure.
to be me.
He say, "You."
Soldier Boy, here we go.
I'm pretty sure I can't play that song on the podcast for a
Soldier
pig.
Boy is probably the best.
He's
I don't know if
probably
he
the
was
best
the
person.
first, but no, he was probably not the
Not the
first
best
person, but
person.
one of the best to like self-market himself during that era of
Oh yeah,
hip hop.
his marketing was super forward thinking. Like basically he just abused the fact that people didn't check or people couldn't check files when they went to download them on
Yeah,
sites like
he
Napster.
put it up as like in the club 50 cents, and then they would download
Yeah.
his song instead.
And people are like, "Wait, what is this?" And so then he abused the fact of any publicity is good publicity. And then all of a sudden everybody's just like, "You."
Yeah, everyone had heard his song. So
Yeah, I've heard it in
Exactly.
some of my nightmares.
if
Uh,
if 75% of people didn't like his song, but 100% of people heard it, then
That's
that's 25.
25% of people that liked his song, which is a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah. He was pretty smart in
By
that
the way,
sense.
we have been tangenting. Olaf.
Soldier Boy.
Here we go.
What?
What are your thoughts?
On the
The song.
Soldier Boy song that you played just now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty dope. A lot of drums. It's hard to say something about a complete instrumental song, you know, because it's just it feels good to listen to it, but you can't really explain why. Just good vibes, and it was very intense and very melodic. I really liked it,
There was some rudeness. Okay, now Laz.
but not
Hey,
least.
me? You want my opinion?
Hey.
I don't know if I do actually. You called it
You want my
called it
opinion?
reggae breakcore, which is I think is disrespectful.
It's
Because
dub.
I thought it was.
breakcore is already a thing.
Well,
And
Smoops,
came
you
far
know
after
dub.
jungle.
Electronic artists when
Is
the
related to
Amen break
reggae.
sample is a thing.
I know. I know dub. I love dub. Dub's like
Dub-
the only genre of reggae that I actually like.
No, I was just gonna say yes. I really enjoyed this one.
I don't think you know.
What?
Correct.
Snoopy breathes a sigh of relief at
Soulja
the
Boy.
positive review.
I don't care.
The
What?
deed is
You
done.
hated it for all I care. You fucking freaks
No.
don't listen to electronic music.
Yes, I do.
I'm a
No,
freak.
no,
All right.
no. You and Olaf do. The other two don't.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
one
I
who
only
I was
comes
gonna
listen
say.
from the fucking peanut gallery.
I come.
Billy only listens to music that came out between the years 2011 and 2016 and has the label of
Yeah.
indie.
No, I never. I listen to come.
Billy goes to the Shaky Graves concerts and comes.
I do. I haven't seen
Makes
Shaky yet.
sense.
I like Shaky. Come for Shaky.
Come It's a shaky
Olaf, make me come
What? Excuse me?
with your song. With your song, make me come.
That's sexual assault.
Olaf.
I don't want to be.
Give us shaky cum.
I want
All right.
to come to shake.
I'm gonna play a song. I don't really remember which one I pasted, but this is a song that I probably like, and here it is.
Probably.
This song sucks.
Yo, when the long arm of the law is grabbing you, backstabbing you, police cars passing you, on dark avenues, mag lights flashing you, pigs harassing you, breaking you down, smashing you on the concrete. You find out you can't compete with the number one thief on the street. I try to tell you that back on the biggest hustle track. It's okay to sell crack if the cops got your back, and they certainly will if they own your payoff. They know that if they fuck around, they getting laid off. And to cops, it's to the average citizen, a clean conscience compared to a steady income is nonsense. That's why I stay getting busted for bullshit charges. More than one time came around. This what went down när jag och Tommy var I Burlöv. Du kommer ihåg, eller hur bög? Jordårslok, vi hade just fotat beast. Now we getting fucked by the long dick of the law, inflicting social diseases cause they use no protection. Judge slammed the hammer, DA got an erection. Wouldn't even give me a public defender for such a small case, not paying on the train. Still they wanted 4,000 kroners from my bank account. I thought that was a too big amount, but the judge didn't have no sympathy on me. All on his mind, a conviction or a fine like Junior Reed. But I wasn't fighting no war. So why the muffins send the mailman with the ticket to me door? I was only trying to make a whole car. The Bigfoot beast wanna arrest I and they wanna put I behind bars. Him just a blur, him just a blur. Primo Mia, Abu Jamal. Check it out, Yo, when the long arm of the law is grabbing you, backstabbing you, police cars passing you, on dark avenues, mag lights flashing you, pigs harassing you, breaking you down, smashing you. When the long arm of the law is grabbing you, backstabbing you, police cars passing you, on dark avenues, mag lights flashing you, pigs harassing you, breaking you down, smashing you, asking you what, why, where, and we're at with you, and we're who, so you is innocent to prove, they in the wrong mood, you in the wrong groove, or you might look kinda rude, either way you getting screwed, so what not to do, how to improve the system by not making moves, not questioning rules, not being concerned with who's getting beat and bruised, who's being abused, well, I got news for those who believe the police doing they work right, my man from back home, killed this kid in a fight, had to do social work, he got arrested a few times, but never had to do time, never paid no fines, the study cat, he killed trains with visual violence, which equals a loss of cash money for the government, they couldn't prove his guilt as he stood in silence, but since that crime was economical, they bent every law and paragraph they could find to lock him up. Now what does that teach us? They don't give a fuck if you hurt flesh and blood, that don't cost nothing, but you'll get like 12 months for material destruction, yo that's disgusting, so when the long arm of the law's trying to get his grip, give him your middle finger then split, yo split, what? Yo, when the long arm of the law is grabbing you, backstabbing you, police cars passing you, on dark avenues, mag lights flashing you, pigs harassing you, breaking you down, smashing you. It's like this, I'm oppressed by the whole system. That's why I diss them, no fake ass kissing. Yo, listen, recently I had to pay a visit to Malmö Courthouse, 2,000 crowns if I missed it, so skip it. I went down there to be confronted. I denied the whole scenario, said I couldn't have done it. Now I'm 30 in the morning, met my lawyer. He said it looked kinda bad, they got witnesses and all that. Fuck that, I still feel like I'm innocent. You think I wrote PIF on MacD without a reason? Yo, I'm stuck, it's like David versus Goliath, a lonely man versus the corruption alliance. Don't expect silence, so I make noise till your ears bleed, and make the walls cry paint until I stop breathe. Believe me, I know the time when it's on. Cosmic lyrically, I'm rocking Babylon. Yo, Cos, what happened at that trial instead? You know the same old song, they find my story insufficient, mistreated, defeated, and mentally harassed. An outcast who's done for punishment at last. Yo, when the long arm on dark avenues. Mag lights flashing you, pigs harassing you, breaking you down, smashing you. Government taxing you for turning backs on you. If you got the wrong sex and the wrong accent too, the wrong attitude, living at the wrong latitude, still they want your ass to show gratitude.
All right, that was Loop Troop with the song "Long Arm of the Law." And let's see, Chess Piece McGee, what did you think?
I'll show you a long arm of the law.
It was cool.
Doesn't make
It's more of that boom bap hip hop, which I find to be some of like one of the easiest styles for me to digest. I like the kind of just the way that the tempo allows the lyricism to be the main focus of it. And I think especially for more politically and just kind of more politically charged stuff, it's super important that your lyricism does have room to shine. And where it's like if you're just kind of like, I don't know, popping off and just like going really fast, you can't really like focus on it and you have to like really sit and dissect it. But it was really, really clear what they were saying. They're like, oh yeah, no, it's only illegal if we do it. What gives? And so I think it was really well done. Not the kind of thing that I'd go out of my way to listen to, but it was really cool, really enjoyable.
Hell yeah, dude. And let's see, Smoops the Poops, what do you think?
I like it. I like it a lot, actually. I really enjoyed the lyricy stuff. The fucking production really did just like hook me. Yeah, I don't know. It was good. I thought I had a stroke when the Swedish started. I was like, what the what?
What it says
I
is
genuinely thought that this was
the thing he says. He's talking about them writing a graffiti piece. When när jag och Tommy var i Burlöv, du kommer ihåg, eller hur bög? And then he uses bög as a derogatory term to it's it's not a derogatory term, but it's he's using it as one. That's the main thing I don't like about this song, but it's just, whatever, I guess.
as one of those. I'm still gonna listen to it. I don't know. I genuinely thought before they Swedish did it up, I thought this was like East Coast boom bap, like actually like with the way that they're rapping, like the delivery. So that was impressive. I like it. It was a good production.
All right, that was DJ Large was the producer on this one. And let's see, William Hilliam. Billy, what do you think?
You killed him.
Well,
Billy, are you
all right.
muted?
Oh, I thought
No.
I thought I unmuted myself. Sorry. All right. Let me ask you. What do you think? I think.
I thought you loved it.
Laz, what do you think? I think.
It made you afraid of the long arm of the law.
Can you guys give a serious answer? What do you
No.
actually think? I think. I
He
want to
don't
hear.
like
We are not going to give
hip-hop.
you a serious answer when you keep bringing up the friggin' credit card.
No,
Don't
there
need
is
no
no
credit
credit
card
card.
to ride.
There is no more credit cards. They've all been spent. Oh, what do you think I thought? All right, okay, all right. I feel like I repeat myself every time, so I know you guys would know what I think about this, but here I go. I'll repeat myself. I just think it's repetitive. I just think that it's
All
the
right, last.
production of
What
this
did you
one
think?
actually sounds good,
Okay,
and
thank you, Billy.
the other stuff sounds good, but I don't need to hear him say the long arm of the law 15,
That's the
20
that,
fucking times.
that's the fucking hook.
I'm done with the hook. I don't want any more hooks. I've had enough hooks, dude. The hook,
You listen to car seat headrest.
I don't want more hooks. Yeah, car seat headrest. The hook
It's
is said
built
more
on
times in this
hooks.
song than any car seat headrest song. I
I
don't. Long.
never feel. I can never feel. Oh, I. It's just.
Yeah, you listen to the same album. You don't listen to the other good albums. You like
Alright.
that album a lot. No,
Billy,
let's listen to the long arms of the laws.
are you saying
How
that?
long are the
Are you, are you,
arms, dude?
are you saying that that's a bad song by car seat headrest?
No, I like that song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, but I don't want to hear any more about the arms of the law, dude.
All right. Well, would you like to
Billy, you
hear
don't
about
have
you and
arms.
me never gonna be alone again?
It just doesn't. I don't have arms, dude. That's mean to my
Don't
disability.
worry, you and me won't be alone again. How long does that go on for?
That goes on, but see, here's the
Like 2
difference.
minutes.
Here's the difference.
What's the
Oh my
difference?
That goes on
god!
for a long time, but there's a
It doesn't
structure.
matter.
There's more structure to that song. There's more progression throughout the song.
Oh
This
my
this
God.
song, I don't
Na,
feel
na,
the
na,
progression
na.
as much. This song, I feel like I'm gonna just hear the same thing over and over, and I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna put my head in the toilet and drown myself.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
do that to this song then. Put your head in the toilet, Billy, right
I'll,
now. I dare you. But don't
yeah.
drown. I wouldn't want you to drown.
All right,
Billy
here's
is
a
not
part.
ready for when I play "Storm" by Godspeed You Black Emperor
No,
on this
I
on this
actually
episode
like.
of the podcast.
I like
Oh
Godspeed.
my God, are we gonna listen to Godspeed You Black Emperor? That we don't have time for that because
I
those
think they
songs
go
are
over the
fucking
time limit. Yeah.
That's
Those
the
those
joke.
those songs are
Yeah.
20 minutes long.
I'm actually gonna play a 20-minute fucking song.
Wait. Oh my God.
No.
No. No.
All right,
All right.
Laz, what were your thoughts on this song? This shitty ass song.
Oh my god.
That wasn't a shitty ass song, Billy. I've never
No,
even gone so far as to say that was a shitty ass song. I've said I didn't like your songs, but I've never went so far.
No, this wasn't a shitty ass song. This was probably like the best of the hip hop songs that have been played so far.
Your mom. Your mom is a bitch.
I agree.
Fuck.
I saw your mom. You
wasn't
said
even,
that.
that wasn't even an insult then.
We'll show her this episode.
Hold on, are you okay today?
All right, look. Les,
Yes.
what do you think?
Of this song, I really liked it.
Finally.
But it's been so long since we played it, and I'm a little high, so I don't remember anything about it. I just remember that I liked it.
You can't be
See, it's
high
a
if
forgettable song.
your mom is a forgettable bitch that I keep having sex with every week.
Are you okay? Or what?
No, I'm frustrated. I really like this song.
I like this song too.
Exactly. So be on my side here. Let's Billy, you need to change your profile picture. You It's the most bullyable picture I've seen in my life.
Don't make fun of the nice old lady who works at ShopRite.
I'm sorry, Billy. I do love you. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna bully you anymore.
Oh, thanks.
I don't believe it.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's probably not true.
All right, who's next?
me.
Yeah, Smoothie hasn't talked about the song.
No,
I
it's
thought-
Smoops.
I thought
Smoops.
Smoopy talked about it.
No, it's Smoops again.
I was the first one.
Yeah, well,
you were
Smoops
I was the
first?
again.
first one who spoke.
Yep, Smoops again.
I liked it. I already added it to my liked songs on Spotify.
Ew. Take that, Billy, in your face.
Yeah, in your fucking bitch ass ugly face.
No, my bitch ass ugly face.
It's a pretty cute face though, but still,
Oh,
I would
thank-
kiss it, but I would also punch it.
Would you fuck it? All right,
What
before
the
we
fuck
get
is
into
happening?
another tangent,
I think is Billy the last one?
Yeah, now
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
Billiam.
all right, here's
Now
the
we-
song,
Billy,
guys.
play a song.
Billy, you
Yeah.
have to
Wait.
play No Credit Card.
It's been too many nights that you've been creeping around, stumbling like a monkey through the underground. Oh, and you don't wanna be alone. You got your cigarettes, you got your juji fruit. You can't stand yourself, so you take a substitute. Oh, and no one liked it when you said that when you die, you're really dead. Those people laughed, and so you left that stupid scene, and you made your way back home. Now you're crying with your hand on the telephone. Oh man, it sure be nice to have a girl to call your own. Do you remember when you had it figured out? You could've done no wrong, you could've worked it out. Oh, now you gaze at souvenirs of the things you did last year, and the screenplay that you wrote down in a book that no one saw cause they never looked, and the drawing you did when you were very small, and the photograph you hung up on the wall. They'll never catch you when you fall.
All right, that was The Ball of the Dead Rat by The Teeth. Um, I always come back to this song. Their other songs aren't as good as this one, but this song is just worth playing because of how memorable it is, and his voice and the way he hits certain words, just like Juji Fruit. Like fuck, this song when it hits good, it hits good. What did you guys think? Olaf.
It's a pretty short song.
It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
It was pretty good. I really liked it. It wasn't this the usual because you're really into the pop punk, emo stuff, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I do think his voice has some hints of that, but he is definitely going a little bit for more kind of classic rock kind of feel with his voice too. He's I can like see a little bit of the Beatles in here, maybe.
I couldn't see the Beatles. The name that kept popping into my head was David Bowie.
I see Bowie. I see Bowie. I see a little bit of Queen, and I see a little bit of the Beatles too, and that's what Spotify says. So that influenced my answer.
Yeah, I really like this song, and not that I don't like when you play the fucking pop punk emo songs, because I actually really like those songs too. But this was very different from what you usually play. It was a pretty good song.
I
So
think if you look at my ratio, I think it evens out.
I don't know where to look at your ratio.
Um, Online, I ratio myself.
But it's called Ball of the Dead Rat
Yeah.
by the Teeth, and the album cover is what?
The It's like a couple
Dressed in
kissing.
dressed in black, kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit emo stuff still.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, I love emo personally. I do. No, I think
Um,
the song was pretty good.
all right. What did you think, Schmoopy?
Uh, I like the way he said fruity. It it fucking spoke to me on a personal level. I enjoyed the singing actually. It was really good. It was nice.
I agree. The singing speaks to me on a personal level too. What did you think? Oh, keep going. My bad.
No, you're good. I don't know. It was good. It was very it felt raw-ish. I don't know. I don't know how to fucking break down this shit. Not a lyricist. I didn't pay attention.
You don't have to pay attention. Was that all your thoughts?
Not all of them.
Did I
But,
hear the other thoughts?
All of my related ones.
Oh, okay. Epic. What did you think, Olaf?
I already told you.
What did you think, Olaf? Olaf.
Whoa. All right. Well,
Olaf.
it's pre- is you're not saying that's fucking chess piece McGee.
Bro clearly did not pronounce the A.
What
Bro
did you
said
think?
Left.
Left.
Big Left. That's me.
You're not Big Left, because that's left in the Smash Bros. Player.
That's the joke. That's the joke. That's the entire joke of
No,
Big Left.
you're not Big Left.
I am Big Left. But I digress.
This
It
rivalry
was
is
not No
heating up.
Credit Card by Neil Cicierega. I'm very disappointed. 0 out of 10. But in all seriousness, it was cool. I think it's interesting. Like I said, I pulled a lot of Bowie influence from that. And it was very interesting, the just kind of the overall the storytelling, like the idea of like, yeah, the fear of stagnation. And I think that a lot of people can relate to that fear. I know I especially can. So it was just like, yeah, that really hits. That really hits the spot. And so, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a fun track with good existential dread. Love it when my music has existential dread, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Awesome. Laz.
But not least.
Yes. Oh,
No, yeah. I liked this one. It was good. I really liked the other people have said the vocal delivery, especially. Um, and it's other than that, yeah, it's just a pretty tight song. It's pretty cool too. Yeah.
Cool. Epic.
Yeah, why don't you say that to my face?
I'll come upstairs.
I'll come right over there.
Are we doing a second song?
I
At
guess.
this rate, we'd be here till midnight. Olaf's time.
Maybe.
Probably not. That's a few hours
Why-
away, to be honest.
Yeah. Why
But
do you not want to do a second song?
I'm done to do a second song.
Yeah, it was an hour and a half ago that we started.
And we've
Can
only
I-
gotten through one freaking song.
Here's a speed run.
Wait,
All right,
can
I'm
I
playing
do?
my second song?
Can we change the order? Can I go first?
Wait, what? I'm about
Yeah.
to play my song.
No. That's sucks to be you. We're switching up the order.
Go
Yeah,
Laz.
why?
Go Laz. Play your song. Laz. Play your song.
Last, hurry! Or
No,
we
no,
can play two
last.
songs at once.
Last is last. That's in the
No.
name.
Why?
No, Laz, go. Play your song. Hurry.
Oh my gosh. You guys are living in it.
ain't seen any fresh signs. That don't look good, do it?
This week.
All right, that was Buck Fever by experimental rock band Stratosphere. And
This week.
yeah, what did you think of this, Billy?
I think take out the first minute and a half, let it go to its sicko mode version of itself, and then you have a really excellent song. But I think the first minute is a little bit of filler. Was not crazy about that, but everything else great. It was like a anime kind of soundtrack, like what's his name? I don't know. I forget his name, but it reminded me like a anime soundtrack. And I felt like I was on an adventure.
All right. Well, did you like the surf rock part?
Yeah, it still felt like an anime adventure. Well, the surf rock part was at the end, right?
It was like towards the beginning, but there was a little bit of it throughout.
I don't know, like just the first minute was just like it was, it wasn't at that same hype, and it was just building up to it, but it was just kind of boring. It wasn't necessary.
I I can't agree, but go in peace.
I will.
All right. Um, Aleph, what did you think?
It was interesting. I agree somewhat with Billy, but for entirely different reasons. I think that the song structurally just didn't work super well. Like every individual bit was something that I was like, okay, I could vibe with this, but they felt kind of thrown together, and the fact that there was one section with singing that was just like, I don't know, like 4 measures was all. It was just like super short. And it just kind of none of the parts really felt like they were flowing together with each other, and they could have done a better job of transitioning different things out. Like they could have fleshed out that first part a little bit more, had more lyricism going on before they transition into the crazier back half, and it could have been a lot better, I think. But it was just kind of it had a lot of structural flaws to my ear. But I think overall the vibes were cool. But yeah, I think cool vibes, cool ideas, but could have been done better in practice.
But that's my favorite Deer song. All right.
It's cool, but it just felt structurally disjointed.
Maybe it was supposed to be. Maybe it's meta because they're going to like disjoint that deer.
Maybe, perhaps, if yeah, perhaps.
Uh, anyway, Smoopy, what did you think?
Uh, you'll scare him away. I left, center, right, mixing my beloved. I don't know. My ears, they were confused.
What did you say? Left, center, right?
Yeah, LCR mixing.
Fuck.
It's like hard panning. It's like a mixing, like
Like how the Beatles stereo albums are mixed like that.
oh, it's how a bunch of like early records are mixed.
Yeah, well, they're good. This one was not, though. Well, I'm gonna spare my opinions until later, but yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan of it. but you know, it was fun.
Who
All
is
right.
yawning?
I'm yawning because my body isn't ready for whatever you're gonna say.
Is it me now?
I guess.
It's
Was
you.
it was it a 12 out of 13 smoothies?
For me,
Yeah.
it was probably a 10 out of 16.
Damn.
Honestly, didn't like it that much. Didn't hate it. I could vibe to it. I wouldn't, if someone put this on, I wouldn't go up and turn it off. But it's not really for me, this one. Can't really tell you why. I just didn't vibe with it that much. It was a good song, good. I mean, it sounded professional, but I just didn't vibe with it that much. If that makes sense.
Okay. That's like your opinion,
Oh,
man.
stop it! Don't,
Get
don't
a
do
hold of
this to
yourself.
me.
I'm
I
calling the
always,
police.
I gave
Get
it
it
a
together,
perfect
man.
10.
Out of
Rare,
16.
That is
rare,
16.
a rare circumstance where I'm the only one who likes this song.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I just had structural issues with it that kept me from really, really enjoying it.
I liked the structural issues though. Like,
I
to be
always
honest,
give a perfect 10 to every song. Stop hating on me.
I love how disjointed and wild this song is. I think it adds to its charm.
Yeah,
Bro proceeds to bash on the structure in his initial claim, saying that it didn't need one entire part, and then follows it up by saying, "No, I like the structure."
maybe
No,
I
no,
have
no.
to,
I just don't like that whole part. After that part ends, I think if the song is like pretty really good.
maybe I have to listen to it twice because this is the first time I ever heard the song. Maybe I have to listen to it twice or even three
Maybe.
times before it really connects with me. But as a first listen, it's hard to give a reasonable uh review of it.
Please be
But
reasonable here.
maybe maybe all right. All right, let me listen to it a few more times then, but not right now.
Right now.
This turns into a 4-hour episode.
Gosh,
God.
we just queue up the same song 15 times.
Also, Olaf can listen to it 3 times.
Well, one of my favorite bands is the Smiths, and I fucking hated the Smiths the first time I heard them. Now that's one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I didn't like the Smiths either.
Smiths are
Did I
fine.
say it? Did I say it weird with my fucking accent?
Yeah, with your fucking accent, dude.
Oh, well, the Smiths. I can't. I'm not American. I don't say that stuff. That's not really a sound that we have in my language. I did not say the Smiths. I might have said the Smiths like that.
Smiths.
Sometimes I might say the
Harry
Smiths.
Smiths.
You know
The
what I mean.
Smiths.
Even they say the Smiths though, which is weird.
British people be like,
Yeah.
Well, they will say like tree instead of three.
"Oi, bruv."
Oi,
All right, can I
Brina.
play my song now?
No,
Yes.
I don't
All
Yes.
think.
right.
All right,
All
dude.
right, cool. I gave you one of my more memely efforts, so now I'm gonna give you one of my more legitimate efforts. So this is a song called "Frog." So yes, that was Frog. From what turned out to be a very krautrock inspired project. Me and a couple of my friends just sat down and we improvised like 80 minutes of music. Not all in one take, obviously, but I just set up the most scuffed percussion setup because I do own a drum set, but to get since we recorded it all into one mic, we couldn't use a full drum kit without like absolutely screwing with all the volumes. All you would be able to hear is the drums, so we used some improvised percussion.
It
So
sounded like
yeah,
you were drumming on buckets.
yeah, there was a laundry bucket. There was those Danish butter cookies, one of those tins,
The
and
fuck is
then there
Danish
was
butter cookie?
yeah,
I don't know
you know
what that
those
is.
they're like the cookies that come in the tins,
No,
and then
I don't think that's a thing over here.
yeah. I could send a picture of what the tin looks like to the chat because I'm pretty it's like the type of
I've never heard of Danish tin cookies. I've heard of Danish, like the pastry Danish.
yeah, one of these type of tins right here. Um, Hang on, I'm just gonna send it to the general chat.
Why did you put in the launch?
Brap. Yeah, one of those kind of cookies was one of those kind of tins.
Oh, okay,
As-
yeah. I know what those are. Those
Yeah,
are very good.
yeah, they go hard, but yeah, no. Since you already started talking, you can kind of. I'll ask you to go first.
All right, this song wasn't that good, if I'm gonna be honest. Wasn't that good,
Interesting.
but I really enjoyed listening to it because it sounded like you were just a bunch of friends having a lot of fun, and that was fun for me to listen to. So musically it was lacklusting, but it was a very fun song to listen to. I would listen to it again. I really enjoyed it, but it
And
was
isn't that what
very
really
bad.
matters? That
Yeah,
it's fun.
yeah.
It's the friends we made along the way.
It's
I
all
mean,
about the friends we made along the way.
the music I make is not good, but it's fun. So when I listen to the songs I've made with my friends, it's usually just a lot of fun. It's not something special. It's not anything revolutionary or even good, if you want to use that word. It's just fun, and this was a fun song to listen to.
Real. All right, Billy, what did you think?
Um, I what did I think? Um, I, I thought it was like if you listen to the have you listened to the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack?
Nope.
I have not, but I'm familiar with just kind of the general Legend of Zelda vibe.
Um, well, I really like the Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack. It's very dynamic and interesting, and I think that this is like a mix of that, and if you paired it with Shushu, but like without Shushu's vocals, um, so I do think there's a lot of like creativity and just fucking around, and that is what I like a lot about Shushu, how much um, they fuck around and make just fun sounds.
Yeah.
So this was um, I this had good parts. It again, it just went on a little long for me, but I mean, it's I'm not gonna say I hated it. I'm gonna say that it was all right.
Cool.
I don't
Uh,
think there's a lot of things I would get out of replay value for this though.
yeah. Now reasonable. Smoopy, what do you think?
I like the piano riff. I don't know. I like didgeridoo. You know, that sort of
Yes.
thing.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It
This,
wasn't like my thing. I wouldn't listen to it again, but it was fun.
cool. Yeah. Nah, I know krautrock's not a lot of people's thing. But yeah, no, that's cool. I appreciate that you guys even enjoyed parts of it. Laz?
Yeah, no, I liked this. I thought it was funny that Olaf compared it unfavorably to Aphex Twin because it did kind of remind me of like a solid IDM track, smooth, comfy. I could easily just zone out to that and just have it on in the background and just be chilling, you know.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I haven't listened to a ton of Aphex Twin.
Nerd.
Wait, how would I be a nerd for not having listened to Aphex Twin?
Well, you tell me.
They're so.
You're the one who
I
made the
mean, he's
claim.
so good though. So I mean, you should check him out.
Yeah, no, I've listened to some of his stuff. Like I've listened to Selected Ambient Works and I've listened to Come to Daddy. I've listened to both of those projects and they're pretty cool. But I haven't listened to a ton of his stuff.
I think Aphex Twin, not to be like one of those nerdy dudes, whatever. I think he is one of the most talented musicians I've ever heard in my life, to be honest. He's
Yeah,
really,
his stuff
really
goes
good.
crazy.
He said in an interview that he doesn't like jungle and therefore he can go fuck him. No, I'm kidding.
He doesn't like anything. He also said that the only reason he started making music like this was because they didn't have any music like that. So he just came up with it himself. Of course, it was electronic music already, but maybe he didn't have access to that. So he started making it himself, just for
But like,
himself.
but even if you can compare it to the electronic that was coming out even before it, like early stuff like Kraftwerk or whatever, his stuff sounds nothing like it. His stuff is just super ethereal compared to like everything else that would have been coming out before it. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I think Aphex Twin is he's absolutely a genius when it comes to music.
I think he's
For sure.
He definitely did like. He definitely was influenced by jungle as much as he doesn't want to admit it. I don't know.
I know that he lies a
Influenced by
lot.
all-
He lies
Yeah.
all the time. In every interview, he lies. You can never trust anything that he
No, he's
says.
full of shit.
Yeah. So maybe he didn't make this music up because there was nothing like it, and he just wanted to listen to that sort of music, so he made it himself. That
I mean, I
probably
wouldn't
that
be
was
surprised if he was just like the type of dude that it's like, you know what? I don't owe these interviewer people like really anything, so I'm just gonna screw with them.
yeah. He doesn't
Like-
owe them anything.
But he makes good tunes, so
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
yeah.
All right. Well, if we're gonna play our own songs, I have one song that I want to play for you guys. When it's my turn again, it's Smoopy now, and then it's me. Smoopy.
Well, is this what we're gonna be doing?
I mean, you can if you want.
All right.
Feel free
Go
to play
my
your own song.
SoundCloud, baby. I was gonna play some Frontier, but this is
Smoopy, you're always fucking around with music.
play. This is
Wait, wait, Smoopy. Before you start, can I say something about you? I'm gonna just out you. Smoopy uses fucking up to down like sequencers instead of like what we're used to left to right. Why do you use sequencers up to down? That is very old.
It's fucking neato, bud. Also, it's $75. I have a legal copy. and I'm used to it now, and I can't
Well,
fucking stop. It's like crack.
all right. Well, it's. Oh yeah. Well, I don't have anything to say about it because I don't use any of it. I did use
Crack.
Fruit Loops. Well, FL Studio was called Fruit Loops back in the day.
This
That was
is,
left to right.
I think, the first thing I've ever put on my SoundCloud that I think I ever considered finished. So this
Smoops,
is
can I
a
name
very
one of your songs one time?
huh?
Can I name one of your songs one time?
Sure.
Nice. Next song you release, I'll get to name it.
Hell yeah. This is You Make Me Feel. Don't pay attention to the name of the link. Yeah, so hopefully that sounded all right in the recording. I don't think I limited this properly when I made it like a year ago. But
I didn't know I made you feel that way.
so good. Yeah. Since you said you piped up, Billy, what are your thoughts?
Oh god, oh god. I mean, this isn't the usual thing I go to, so honestly, I wouldn't be able to differentiate what is really good and what is bad in this genre. You know, like to me, this just sounds like just electronic. Could be good, could be bad. It's all the same, and that's kind of mean of me. But I
You're a
really don't know
mean
how to
bitch.
differentiate that. I don't listen to this genre enough, and I don't think I like this genre enough to be like, oh, this is the best, the cream of the crop.
That's fair enough. Let's intersperse the ignorant with the knowledgeable. Laz, what are your thoughts?
No, I did enjoy this. It did give me like late 90s underground instrumental hip hop vibes, and I really appreciated that. I did listen to a lot of DJ Shadow back in the day, so yeah. I think the best way to judge the good stuff versus the bad stuff is like DJ Shadow's early stuff versus his later stuff.
Mm-mm.
Aleph.
I am unmuted. Cool. I enjoyed it. It was I'm a similar boat to Billy where a lot of times I'm just not sure like what makes things like especially when it comes to electronic, what makes it good versus what makes it bad. And I think especially electronic is a genre that very heavily relies on audio fidelity compared to something like say folk. Like folk, it's like okay, we're just caring about the songwriting, we're caring about the melodies, we're caring about the overall structuring of it, and that's gonna shine through regardless of how good or bad the quality of the audio is. But over like the Discord call, I couldn't hear it super well, but it was just like it was very pleasant vibes. And a lot of what I look for in electronic, when I do listen to electronic, I don't listen to much of it. But if it's got good, pleasant vibes, I'm just like, yeah, this is something that I can just chill to. It's like not super duper, not super duper out there. It's not crazy like some stuff, but like I don't know, like Sweet Trip. It's not the insane stuff like what James Blake did early in his career, but it's just kind of like chill and nice. And it's like, okay, cool. I have fun. I enjoyed it, and I might go back and listen to it in headphones later, just to get a real sense of the real vibes of it. But yeah,
I don't know. I don't necessarily think it's all about the audio fidelity because I'll still listen to like really old it's not like EDM or anything, but like fucking Pierre Henry and like that fucking uh musique concrète like bullshit,
yeah,
and that has some truly awful audio fidelity. It almost adds to it though.
yeah.
I think I used multiple like lo-fi mats, which is like a device name in Renoise, um,
Mhm.
on this here thing.
Yeah.
I think that was genuinely how I limited the song. But how about
Bruh,
you?
bruh. I really liked it. I thought the voice samples, or there's a computer voice, obviously. Uh, I recognize it from CC. I think they use that exact voice
It's a
in
very
some of their
popular
songs.
sample. It's a very
Probably,
popular sample.
yeah. The drums, I don't know how you make them sound so dynamic, but because I've tried to make drums, and you, usually you end up with drums that sounds like it sounds like shit, or it's like too one dimensional. That they were very dynamic. I really liked them. Um, everything about this I really enjoyed. It's a good song. I wish it was longer, and I know what I'm gonna tell you afterwards what you could add if you want to make it even better.
Oh,
What
I
I would
lost the
add.
project file. I ain't adding shit.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to
My
make
computer
something like
died.
that. Oh yeah, that's true. That was how long ago was that? A year ago?
Almost. I want to say maybe like 4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Oh, not even. Yeah, my
Yeah, no,
PC
because
is also fucking busted now, so I can use that.
that
And
there was something wrong with that hard drive, so it just fucking it bricked.
yeah,
Rip.
mine's also break. I can't I can hit the power button and it goes.
Oosh.
Like it doesn't start. It's bullshit.
Spooky.
Smoopy.
Uh-huh.
I really liked it. It's pretty good. But I've
Well,
always been a big supporter and a fan of your music, so
that, that's nice to hear. Thank you. Um, I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's everyone.
Who is
now
next?
it's me, isn't?
Gigi, go
Is it not?
next. All right, Ella.
All right, I'm gonna. This song is in
Yeah, yeah,
Swedish,
yeah.
so you're not gonna understand the lyrics. But and this is a very raw recording, so it's just recording by my phone. As we're playing it, so it's not gonna sound that well, but just check it out.
Vad var det bandet hette nu då?
Eller bara kör det.
Okej, okej. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Olof som har mest med den här låten är asbra. Jobbar vi också!
Alright, that was Christer by me and my friends. Let's see. Glass, what did you think?
Yeah.
He passed out because he's so high.
Right.
No. I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, Billy's gaslighting me. Very good. Yeah. I pulled a funny gaslight. No, yeah, this was fun. I liked it. It was dark and folky, and it was something I would listen to walking through the woods at night.
Yeah, well, you didn't understand any of the lyrics, but yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I can explain what the lyrics are about. It's so
Okay.
stupid. It's so at our local pub. There's a guy named Christer. So we just made a song about Christer at the pub. And sometimes we meet him outside, and he's walking a dog, and he usually always says that it's not my dog. And so the song goes, "Oh, Krista, who are you? Your flaws and such. Oh, Krista, if it's not your dog, then who is it then?" It's just about such stupid stuff that it's just an fucking joke between friends, I guess.
Don't get it.
The dog isn't his. Whose dog is it?
Don't get it.
Yeah,
might
whose
be my
dog
dog.
is it? We
It might
don't
be my
know
dog.
whose dog it is. We don't know whose dog it is because he never
Ma-
told us whose dog it is. He's just said that it's not his dog.
Maybe I'm the dog.
Perhaps.
Wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Wow.
Yo, yippee yay! I'm gay as fuck, and I want to have gay
Your
sex.
kid. Oh. Whoa. Hey.
Whoa, Billy, you want to suck my dick?
Yeah.
I want to poke your prick.
Here.
Great.
Ask the rest of us what we thought so we can end the episode after I go.
Look, Billy, you've always been the most gay person on this podcast, so you can't really blame me for making one gay joke. This is the first time I've ever done that on the podcast.
What?
Last have
Yeah.
ever said anything that's gay, even
Yes.
remotely?
Yes.
You're supposed to say no.
This is the trial.
I'm sorry.
Last, say no. Let's say no.
I can't do it.
Oh, you can't
Smoopy,
do
what
it.
did you think about this shitty song?
What? I didn't think it was shitty.
All right, Smoopy, what do you think about my song? My demo song recorded in the studio
I
by
enjoyed it.
a phone.
That was fun. I liked it. It was. I enjoyed it.
Hell
Because
yeah.
I remember. I remember the vocal melody,
I remember.
which is a compliment, by the way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The fuck does that mean?
It's hooky. It's catchy.
Åh, Christer, vem är du? Dina brister och så. Åh,
Yeah.
Christer, om det inte är din hund, vems är det då?
Yeah, it's just got a fun melody.
Yes.
Yeah, I could recreate this, like the vocal melody at least, like from memory. Give it like a week maybe.
All right,
Like,
do it.
It's
Then we're gonna
in your
ask.
mind.
Then we're gonna ask Chess Piece McGee. What did you think?
I'm never gonna get used to that. No, I enjoyed it. I think it was it was just like it gave me vibes of I go into like a bar or a restaurant late and they have like live music and it's just like a local band playing one of their songs and it's just like, oh, this is cool, this is neat. It sets the tone perfectly. And I think it might have been the fact that you had told us initially that it was about a dude that you met outside of a pub that put that image in my mind, but I was just like, yeah, this is just vibely. And like Smoopy said, it has a memorable melody, which is not an easy thing to do. You have people who make tons of money trying to come up with the catchiest melodies they possibly can. Like that's the entirety of what they do at their job. And you found a good one for this track. So yeah, it was a good bit of fun.
Oh yeah, dude. Thank you very much. And did I
I think
ask
that was
everyone?
everyone.
No, you didn't have
Laz
to.
already talked.
Billy.
Yeah, it reminds me of like I feel very nostalgic for like other like SoundCloud like artists who are lo-fi, and this is kind of like the kind of sound you can find in some other artists. And there's a like electronic musician that I really like who's lo-fi called Matthew Lee Cothran, I'm pretty sure. And I played one of his songs, and it sounds your vocals in here really sound like his, and yeah, this just felt a little nostalgic for weird reasons to me. It was I really like the production value here, very intentional.
There's no production
Very
value. That's my phone recording it on voice memos or whatever the app is called. As
yes,
for
I
playing
love that,
it in an apartment.
but I love that. That's the production value.
Yeah, so that's well, it's a $0 production value.
Yes.
How much was the phone?
Well, okay, if you count
At
the
least
phone,
$1.
that
And the
was
instruments and the amount of money to feed you, the vocalist, and the amount of time. The how much did you spend at that bar that you met Krister at? What was your tab, Olaf?
4.
4. Just 4.
4.
$4 million.
I got 4.
$4 million.
I don't know if I actually met him the first time at the bar, but he's always there. He even has a T-shirt where it says like regular on that the bar gave him.
Wow.
But I don't know. I didn't spend that much money to meet him, but I did spend money. Well, I had to spend money to meet.
How much money did you spend to suck his cock?
That
4?
was $600
No, that
per
was 6.
per blowjob. And I gave him 14 million of those.
You guys know the name this word kiltro? It's a word used in Chile for stray dogs or mutts.
Kill train?
Kiltro. KILTRO.
Kill
This
train.
train? The train? The don't need a credit card to ride the train? You said train?
Kill train.
Oh well, kiltro is a Chilean word. It's about dogs and mutts. And this is a Chilean American singer songwriter, Chris Bowers. And shut up, and I'm gonna play his song now. What a way.
Hot nights and fever dreams, bashful and bite and flee. Strewn glass on balcony, tough love for loveless things. Could wear a face like that, morose and eyes like mine. And these times come rolling fast. How strong the alley cat. Who comes for what gets loved? And who stalks the parapet? My life's a lot like that. Our scraps and cigarettes. If these claws go blunt and cracked, when I'm lame and limping past, eyes wide with cataract, while I'm one can still you know.
Billy, you're muted.
Billy.
Billy.
I'm not used to server muting. I muted on Discord, but I thought I wasn't. Okay, I just like I said, "What did you think, Schmoopy?" And then I said, "What did you think, Coochie?" I don't know. Was trying to figure out. Can you hear me now? Am I still muted?
Yeah. No, we'll hear you.
All right, I'm being heard.
All right. I liked it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nice.
Did you have any other thoughts?
I'm not. I'm very tired.
That's okay. I
I
just
think
thought
we're all
I'd
running
ask.
out of bandwidth.
Um, who else is here? I'm running out of bandwidth too. Olaf, tell me,
So
what did you think?
it's pretty good. It was kind of
Cool.
boring, but it was pretty
Really?
good. It wasn't bad. It was just I don't know, kind of.
Boring
I
is
was
bad.
I was bopping. My shoulders was going up and down, but it really didn't do that much more than that. You know, if you put it on again, I would probably be dancing to it again. But I wasn't. It didn't inspire me, if that makes sense.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry, it didn't inspire. What did you think? What did you think, Aloe?
Oh, it was cool. I like pretty much everyone else here. I'm just very, very tired at this point, but I enjoyed the vibes. It was just good vibes all around. It had fun melodies, fun chords. But past that, I didn't have a whole lot of thoughts. I also find it hard to latch on to music that's not in my native tongue. So for that reason, pretty much all of my favorite music is in English or instrumental. But for the most part, it's just in English. But it was cool.
Nice. What did you think, Laz? Close us out. Give
I
me a
thought it
credit
was.
card.
I thought it was. I thought it was.
I
I
thought it
thought it
was.
was. I
I
thought it
thought
was
it was.
quirky.
Yes, quirky, the best adjective.
Yeah. I'm not like other girls.
I'm not like other Chilean singer-songwriters.
Same. No, I liked it. It was fun. It was smooth, calm vibes with a little bit of sunlight thrown in. You dash your sunlight. You keep sunlight in your cabinet in a little jar, and you open it, the whole screw top, and then all the sunlight gets out and it burns your face off, and your spouse is standing there and just like, honey, you lost all the sunlight.
You let all the sunlight out again. Oh, you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
you're
epic.
dead.
Nice.
So does that explain it?
Yeah, I understand now. Sunlight. You don't need a credit card to ride this train.
So true.
All right. Nice. Good episode.
Very long episode.
It's not even
2.5
our longest.
hours.
Yeah.
The
Sheesh.
credit card has been spent.
All right. That's everyone. Everyone went.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Goodbye.
happy happy Christmas, Harry.
Happy cum day, Harry.
All right, that's the episode. Hope everyone had a good time. I'm going to go disembowel people in the forest. So I gotta head out.
Goodbye, Laz.
Goodbye,
We will miss you terribly.
lads.
Hey, Les, we love
See
you.
you.
All right, and that was our latest episode of the Music Smoothie. Hope you enjoyed that blend. And if you like what we do and would like us to record consistently, we're currently trying to record weekly. Consider donating to us on Patreon at the Music Smoothie, and follow us on Twitter at tmusicsmoothie. And we're available on Instagram and Facebook at just the Music Smoothie. All the music we use is fair use under the media criticism clause of fair use. And if you like the music we listen to but don't always have time to listen to the episode, our playlist is available on Spotify. Just type in the Music Smoothie, and you'll be able to find all the music we play. All right. That's all the music that's available on Spotify, at least. Not all of it is. I hope you guys had a great time, and have a good one. Day, morning, evening, night, times in other dimensions as well. Yeah. All right, see ya.